Hello everyone. As of now, I am just about a week out from my next meet. I'm really looking forward to it. This is a compilation of some footage, a little bit more so from earlier this prep. I was practicing with some feet up bench because I kind of have somewhat of a bro bench. I have a pretty minimal arch, and I've actually been working on being able to use the arch to my advantage on the bench more. I found that I haven't been using leg drive as much as I should have in my first few years of benching, so I'm working on that. And this is some side footage of my deadlift, which I've been trying to fix for a long time now. I do think I'm starting to get the hang of it, or starting to figure out what it is that's lacking, because I know that I definitely feel like I have the parts, the legs and the back to have a stronger deadlift, but I haven't figured out how to hinge properly and not squat the weight up. So I started to film from the side just to see how bad that back looked, and here I took my belt off. I went a little bit lighter, and this is my variation of block pulls at my gym, using 25-pound bumper plates to try to have the bar a little bit higher off of the floor so I can work on focusing on hinging my hips forward and not using my quads to just kind of pull the bar up. So that was a variation that I used a little bit earlier on in the prep, but as I've gotten closer, I've been focusing more on the main lifts, because as I realized, I am more of a powerlifter now, because my workouts are very, very low in volume, heavier weight, a lot more resting, and just lower reps overall. And coming from a bodybuilding background, it feels really weird to train like this, but at the end of the session, I am sufficiently fatigued, and as the meet has gotten closer, I've just gotten more and more tired, but I think I'm finally doing the powerlifting thing right. And this is some footage of the slingshot, which I started to incorporate into my meet prep this time around, mainly because I don't have someone to lift off for me or to spot me, and the slingshot, it kind of feels like a knee sleeve for my elbows. It makes me feel a little bit more confident going a little bit heavier and just being able to practice handling that weight. Just being able to feel about 205 pounds is how high I've been going up with the slingshot. And after the meet, I'm going to enjoy doing I almost said front knee bends, front squats again, or front down and ups, another name for squats. And practicing more with the handstand. I think one of the things I am happiest about with this prep so far is I've had a lot less elbow pain, which I attribute to the trying to keep the elbow healthy with bicep curls that I mentioned in my last video. So previously my elbow would be too tender to really do one-armed handstand holds on at this point, but the elbow has been holding up. I've been able to handstand. And something else to work on, this is just for shits, emoji shits and giggles, is throwing, no, not really. I don't think I'm ever going to win a stuffed animal. But this was earlier on, way earlier on. I still had energy to spend the day walking around on my feet at a fair, try things like biking on Google bikes that are just kind of laying around, not in view, learning that I have forgotten how to bike. Anyways, hope this has been somewhat insightful. Looking forward to the next week, and I'll talk to you guys next time.